Goeiemorgen. Good morning, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Yep, I have a new hat. It's the EFF hat. And when I have some words of wisdom or some derision to cast on the EFF, I will briefly wear my CIC EFF hat. Okay? Now, the words of wisdom today are that one thing Malema has got right is when he calls his supporters fighters. Okay, and you'll join the dots in a second. There's a thing called a collective term, like a school of fish, like a pod of whales. And we have a troop of, I'll let you join the dots, but it's an animal very closely aligned to the human species. Okay, having said that word of wisdom and where Malema has got something right, let's now move on to what Malema has to say. First of all, in August last year, Malema nearly shat his pants when his supporters turned on him. And this was when he tried to interfere in local elections and stuff like that. And I can put the link down below so you can see that. But now Malema is trying to claim that he is a big, big, strong hero. Controversial leader of the EFF, Julius Malema, has stated unequivocally in an interview that he would rather go to prison than compromise on the land question. Now, when you look at the link that I put below, you can see what a friggin' coward Malema is in reality. He is as yellow as they come. And I'm just surprised that nobody's actually exposed that about this little idiot. According to Malema, white South Africans are bent on sustaining the white privilege, but the EFF will resist and end it. That's what he says. All right, guys, here comes the video with the big hero Malema, who's actually an absolute coward. And again, I will link to that story down below, and you can see what a yellow rat he is. All right, guys, have a great day, and bye for now.
The EFF is talking about it. Maybe there will be something. Let's give them an opportunity to resolve it, since EFF is now in parliament, and the government and the ruling class are not prepared to listen to the superior logic that the EFF is presenting. So we're going to have a problem, and whether you're taking me to court for that, I really don't care. The white people are not scared. The white people are the ones who committed violence against black people. The white people are in a mindset of violence, and they think we are like them. They think we like violence. We don't like violence. We have never engaged in any violent activity. But white people have engaged in a violent activity. And that's why they are scared that we are going to pay revenge in a violent manner. So then they show us, artificial, pretentious tears that they are scared. They are not. They are refusing to surrender the land, and their state of mind, because they are always resolving things through violence, they think that is the only way we are going to opt for. So we're not there. We said, and we kept on saying, let the land be returned to the people of South Africa. Let the land peacefully be restored into the hands of the rightful owners. South Africa belongs to all who live in it, black and white. In all these utterances, I never said white people are going to be driven to the sea. I've always reassured them. But why are they worried about Malema? They're worried about Malema and the EFF because we're going to tamper with white privilege. The ownership of land in South Africa is a reserve for white people. And once you tamper with it, you are tampering with white privilege. And no one dares touch his white privilege. That's what they are worried about. They are not worried about any slaughter. They know it's not going to happen. They are worried that if this policy finds its way through, then our privilege is gone. They are worried about whiteness, because whiteness is ownership of strategic means of production in the economy. That's what makes them white. We ought to own the land. We ought to own the minerals of this country. We ought to own everything that matters. That's what makes us white. And once that is taken away, our whiteness is gone. I'm not worried about what white people think of me. I'm worried about black people. And every time I speak to black people. I want to liberate their mindset because they think solution is whiteness. Their mindset suggests that economy must be controlled by white people. That's why every time you speak, they say, he wants us to be like Zimbabwe. Why? Because Zimbabwe, according to them, is like that because it's not under a white man's rule. So the mindset that says whiteness is a solution to our problem is the most dangerous mindset, and that's what I seek to change. I will never compromise. I will never compromise on our people taking their land back. If it means prison, let it be.